Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. Here's the thing. Most men spend years trying to feel confident, reading self-help books, watching motivational videos, or faking it till they make it. But real confidence, the kind that doesn't shake when life hits hard, that comes from something deeper, self-mastery. And that's exactly what the Stoics were obsessed with. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus weren't trying to impress anyone. They trained their minds to stay calm, disciplined, and grounded, no matter what happened. So today, we're breaking down 5 daily habits that highly successful, Stoic-minded men practice, habits that build real confidence from the inside out. We live in a world that constantly tells you to prove yourself through your job title, your bank account, your looks, your followers. But confidence built on those things will always be fragile. Lose one piece and the whole thing collapses. The Stoics understood this over 2,000 years ago. They believed that true confidence comes from living in alignment with your values, not from what other people think of you. In this video, we'll take a look at how you can use Stoic principles, practically every single day, to build unshakable confidence. Not arrogance, not fake toughness, but real, grounded, quiet strength. Let's break it down. Habit number 1, start the day with intention, not reaction. Most people wake up and instantly reach for their phones, scrolling, comparing, reacting. But the Stoic starts their day differently. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." That's not a fluffy quote, it's a mindset shift. Confidence begins when you take control of your inner world before the outer world starts demanding your attention. Here's how to apply it. Every morning, take 5 minutes before checking your phone. Sit still, breathe. Ask yourself 3 questions. What kind of person do I want to be today? What challenges might I face? How do I want to respond to them? That short reflection puts you in the driver's seat. You're not waking up as a passenger in your own day. You're the one steering. Over time, this habit rewires how you see yourself. You stop reacting and start responding. And that's where real confidence begins. Habit number 2, practice voluntary discomfort. This one's uncomfortable, literally. The Stoics believed that confidence grows when you choose discomfort before life forces it on you. Seneca said, "Set aside a certain number of days, during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, 'Is this the condition that I feared?'" Why did he do this? Because when you face small, controlled hardships, you train yourself for bigger ones. You realize, "I can handle more than I thought." Try it. Take cold showers, skip a meal, leave your phone at home for a few hours, speak up in a meeting, even when it feels risky. These small acts of chosen discomfort build resilience. And confidence without resilience, that's just a mask. When you learn to stay composed in discomfort, you become the kind of person who can handle chaos without losing yourself. That's power. Quiet, steady, earned power. Habit number 3, master your emotions. Don't let them master you. Here's a hard truth. Most men think confidence means being emotionless. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about understanding them. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." That's emotional control in a sentence. When someone disrespects you, when plans fall apart, when things go wrong, your reaction reveals your strength. Confidence is calm, not because life is easy, but because you've trained your mind not to crumble under pressure. Here's a simple Stoic practice. When something triggers you, anger, frustration, envy, pause. Name the emotion, then ask, "Is this within my control?" If it is, take action. If it isn't, let it go. This tiny pause between stimulus and response is everything. You'll start to notice that most things don't deserve your energy. And when you stop wasting energy on what you can't control, your presence, your confidence, naturally grows. Habit number 4, keep a daily journal of reflection. This is the Stoic secret weapon. Every great Stoic, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, practiced daily reflection. Marcus's meditations was literally his private journal, not meant for anyone else to read. He wrote things like, "Look well into yourself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if you will always look." Here's the thing, journalism isn't about writing poetry or long essays. It's about checking in with yourself, what you did well, where you slipped, and how you can improve tomorrow. Confidence grows when your actions align with your values. And reflection is how you make sure that alignment stays real. Try this at night. What did I do well today? What tested my patience or discipline? How can I respond better next time? Over time, you'll start seeing patterns, both your strengths and your weak spots. And that self-awareness, that's the foundation of self-respect. You can't be confident if you don't trust yourself, and journaling builds that trust, one day at a time. Habit number 5, live by principles, not opinions. In a world that's constantly shouting opinions at you, living by principles is rare. But that's what makes the Stoic confidence so powerful. It's rooted in character, not popularity. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Simple, direct, non-negotiable. Highly successful men in any era live by a code. They know what they stand for, and they don't bend to every trend or opinion. They don't need external validation because their compass is internal. Here's how you can build yours. Define 3 core principles you refuse to compromise on. It could be honesty, discipline, integrity, or compassion, whatever resonates most deeply with you. When you face a tough decision, measure it against those principles. That consistency builds inner peace, and peace is confidence in its purest form. Because when you know who you are, the world can't shake you. Let's tie this all together. If you apply these habits, not perfectly but consistently, you'll start to notice changes. You'll wake up with more direction. You'll handle challenges with less panic. You'll stop needing validation from others. And you'll start to trust your own judgment. That's real confidence, the kind that doesn't depend on money, fame, or attention. And it's 100% trainable. Start tomorrow morning. Take 5 minutes for reflection. Face a small discomfort on purpose. Pause before reacting. Journal before bed. Live by your code. These are small actions, but they stack up fast. They turn you into someone who moves through life with quiet assurance. Not because everything's perfect, but because you've built strength from the inside out. Seneca once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Most of our fears, doubts, and insecurities live in our heads. But the Stoic path, the path to true confidence, is about facing life as it is, not as we fear it might be. You don't need to shout your confidence. You don't need to prove it. You just need to live it, through your actions, your discipline, and your principles. So here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, practice these 5 habits. Write them down, keep them visible, live them. You'll start to feel it, that quiet, grounded strength the Stoics talked about. Not the kind that depends on praise or success, but the kind that can stand tall even when the world feels chaotic. That's what mastering confidence really means. If this video inspired you, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Stoic wisdom every week. And before you go, drop a comment below. Which of these 5 habits will you start practicing today? Remember, the Stoics didn't chase confidence. They built it through daily discipline, reflection, and courage. You can too.